My name is Ewa Dziedzic-Elliott. I'm an education librarian at the College of New Jersey, and I am also the president of New Jersey Association of School Librarians. Recently, our governor, Phil Murphy, signed into law that we will be implementing new state standard called Information Literacy Standard. It is worth to remember that information literacy is a big umbrella, and under that big umbrella fall many different types of literacies, including media literacy or digital literacy, tech literacy. And maybe it is a new piece of vocabulary that you are hearing. Maybe it sounds very confusing. What is the difference between information literacy and other types of literacies? But think about library skills and the way school librarians have been teaching it for decades. So the bottom line is that we have been teaching it, but we were not given a state standard, and we were not given mandated and regulated requirements of how to do it, which grade levels to use, which kind of materials, and how to implement that. So for the first time ever in state of New Jersey, we will be actually obligated to teach research skills the same way we teach math or biology or social studies. And very often I'm being asked about examples of information literacy and how to teach it. And one of my favorite examples of how I used information literacy lessons when I was a high school librarian was teaching about how to research your daily, everyday questions. For example, you see a commercial, and on that commercial, you're being told that to be healthy, you have to eat certain type of a food. Well, this is an advertisement, but is that advertisement actually being backed up by science? So school librarians are able to provide you with resources that you can actually learn on your own. Do you have to drink X amount of milk a day? Do you have to eat X amount of protein or fat or dairy? So basically the school librarians are teaching our students how to use the resources available in our schools to research your everyday questions. One of my favorite examples is weather. When you are trying to find out what's the weather is going to be like in 3 days from now, are you going to go on a random website, or do you think that you're actually going to go on an application or a website that is known to hire and to be producing content by professional meteorologists? So those are the questions that we want our students to be asking themselves. Are people who are providing content for our materials, sometimes educational materials, but sometimes everyday issues, are these content providers specialists in a field? Do they qualify to give us that information? Are they professional researchers? Do they have extensive knowledge in that field? So those are the kind of issues, and those are the kind of questions that we will be answering and we will be exploring in our New Jersey Information Literacy State Standard.